Hi guys, welcome to part 2. I hope you're having fun so far. I hope you're enjoying this project. Please remember to post your works in progress. I would love to see them. Tag Hobbii, tag me, and use the pattern hashtag so we can find your pictures. In the last episode we made the legs and the leg supports. Today we're going to join those together and make the body. And by the end of this episode, your bag is going to start looking a little bit like a bag. The special skill that we're going to learn today is how to crochet into a chain. Don't forget, I've got a whole series of mini tutorials on my Instagram specifically for this crochet along, teaching you all the special skills and techniques that we're using in this project so you can practice them before we start. I am also going to demonstrate everything as we go, so you can also just dive in with me. Subscribe so you don't miss any episodes, and you can also subscribe to my channel for more projects. If you're ready, let's dive in. To make the body, we're going to continue working from round 11 of a leg. We're going to use color C and a 6mm hook. Starting in the 11th single crochet of the last round, join color C with a slip stitch. This round has 12 stitches, so 11 will be next to the last stitch. Join with a slip stitch, chain 1 and work 6 single crochets, and I'm going to crochet over these loose ends as I go. Chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave the remaining stitches of the leg unworked and chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Mark the 6th chain in the bottom loop of the chain. To clarify on your chain, these are the top loops and these are the bottom loops. We're going to mark the 6th chain in the bottom loop. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll just put the marker on the bottom loop of that chain. Don't remove this marker until specifically directed. Starting in the 9th single crochet of the next leg, work 8 single crochets. We know this round has 12 stitches, so I'm just going to count backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9. Start in the 9th stitch and work 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm crocheting over the loose end as I go. 6, 7, 8. Leave the remaining stitches on the leg unworked and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then starting in the 9th single crochet on another leg, work 8 single crochets. So that's 12, 11, 10, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the pattern says to repeat the section between the asterisks for the remaining leg, but omit the marker. So if we go back to the first asterisk, it says there chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Our chain is done, but we're not going to mark the chain this time. Starting in the 9th single crochet on the remaining leg, work 8 single crochets. 12, 11, 10, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 4 and leave the remaining stitches of the leg unworked. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've reached the end of that repeated section. Now we can move on to the next step. The next step says, making sure the chains aren't twisted, start in the 9th single crochet of the first leg and work 2 single crochets. So first of all, we want to make sure the chains are untwisted. All the chains are straight. Make sure the last chain is also straight. And then I'm going to close this ring of legs by starting in the 9th single crochet of the first leg. We originally started in the 11th single crochet, so the one next to it would be the 10th and the one next to that would be the 9th. Starting in that stitch, work 2 single crochets. So all the legs are joined now and none of the chains are twisted. For round 2, continue working in the round and use a running stitch marker. So I'll lay that between my first and last stitch. Then work 1 single crochet and an increase 3 times. So 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase. Now we've reached the chain. The pattern says enter the chain, work 11 single crochets. We have 11 chains here, so it's going to be 1 single crochet into each chain, and I'll show you how to work into a chain. Looking at the chain, these are the bottom loops and these are the top loops. We're going to work into the top loops. So to identify your very first chain, it might be a little bit easier to start counting from this side. So the loop that is next to this post of the single crochet, that is your single crochet loop. And every loop behind that is a chain. So ignoring the single crochet, we can start counting our chains from over there. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the first chain is almost hidden under this last single crochet that we just made. And we need to work into the top loop only. So that'll be that loop. Insert your hook so that only that loop is on your hook and make a single crochet. We need to do that in each chain. So into the top loop of the next chain, just getting that one loop onto your hook, work your second single crochet and just carry on all the way along. That will be number 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the very next loop that we have there is a single crochet. So there we have 1 single crochet worked into each chain. Then the pattern says work 1 single crochet and an increase and repeat that 4 times. So now we're working on this leg again. Starting in the very first single crochet, we go 1, increase, 1, increase, 1, increase, and the final repeat, 1, increase, and now we've reached the chain again. The pattern says into the chains we need to work 4 single crochets. So these are pretty easy to recognize, the 4 chains, so we can see quite clearly we need to start over there, and again we're just working into the top loop, so make sure you get just that top loop onto your hook and then work 1 single crochet into each of those 4 chains. That's number 2, number 3, and number 4. Then the pattern says work 1 single crochet and an increase 4 times, so that's the same as we just did. On the other leg, that's 1 increase, 1 increase, 1 increase, and 1 increase. Then work 1 single crochet into each of the 11 chains. We know by now that the first chain is a little bit buried under that single crochet, so we can recognize it easily when we arrive here. And just insert your hook to get that top loop and work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the next leg, work a single crochet and an increase 4 times again. 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase, and then we've reached the chain again, and into that chain we need to work 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've made it back near the start of our round. In these last 2 stitches we'll work 1 single crochet and an increase, and we've arrived back at the running stitch marker. So our first round of working into all the chains is complete. So that was round 2. For rounds 3 to 5, the pattern says work 78 single crochets. That's just 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you at the end of round 5. We've reached the end of round 5, and this is how the piece should be looking. Remember when you're counting your rounds that the chain is round 1 and the first round of single crochets that you can see is round 2. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when you're counting. Now to finish off, we need to work 2 slip stitches in the back loops only. 1, 2, and then tie off. Now looking at the body at this stage, it might seem a little bit deformed, the legs might seem a little bit wonky, but everything should straighten out as we form the body more. And just another tip, when we crochet over the loose ends on the last round of the legs, go ahead and pull those tails just to pull up any slack that happened there. And I'm going to go ahead and tuck those loose ends inside the legs. Now it's time to start working with color D. Using color D, join your yarn in the 77th single crochet of round 5 and work 78 single crochets. So that will be next to the last stitch. Join the new yarn, chain 1, and just start working single crochets. I'm first just going to transfer my marker through to the back. I'm going to use that running stitch marker when I get to the beginning of the round again. And when I get to these slip stitches, I'm going to work into the single crochets as if the slip stitches aren't there, just like we did on the legs. So that color changing area is complete, and I'll just keep going with one single crochet in each stitch all the way around. When I reach the end of round 6, I'm just going to continue using the same running stitch marker. Round 7 to round 9 is 78 single crochets, so that's just one single crochet in each stitch. And then round 10 is also very straightforward. It's just got a few decreases in it, which we already know how to do. So I'm going to go ahead and work those rounds, and I'll see you for round 11. We've reached the end of round 10, and this is how the piece should look so far. Round 11 doesn't contain any new techniques that we haven't learned yet, but I'll go through it with you anyway. For round 11, work one single crochet and a decrease, and repeat that 4 times. That's 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 decrease, and the last repeat, 1 decrease. Then work 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then work one single crochet and a decrease 4 times again. 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 decrease, and 1 decrease. Then work 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then work 1 single crochet and a decrease 4 times again. 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 and the last repeat of 1 decrease, then work 11 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and I've actually reached the end of my yarn, so I need to join a new piece. I'll just show you how to do that in case the same thing happens to you. It's similar to a common color changing method. I'm going to begin my next single crochet like a normal stitch, insert my hook and draw up a loop. Then I'm going to grab the new yarn and complete my stitch. Yarn over, draw through both loops. My single crochet is complete and I've got the new yarn on my hook, and I'm just going to carry on crocheting like normal and crochet over these loose ends as I go to secure them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then work 1 single crochet and a decrease 4 times. That's 1 decrease, 1 decrease, 1 decrease, and 1 decrease. Then work 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then I change color again, so in the back loops work 2 slip stitches in the next stitches. That's 1, 2, and tie off. For round 12, we're going to work with color C, and we need to join it in the 14th single crochet of round 11. So we're going to start counting at this front loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Join with a slip stitch, chain 1, and work 15 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then work a decrease. Then 28 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'll make a decrease, and then the pattern says to ignore the running stitch marker, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. And we're at the point where the color change happens, so I'm going to crochet into those stitches as if the slip stitches aren't there. So working into that single crochet, I'll make a single crochet as usual and the same into the next stitch, and we need to work 13 single crochets. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to pull that tail. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we need to use a new running stitch marker and continue working in the round. And for round 13, we need to begin with 14 single crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we need to attach a D-ring. To do this, put the straight bar directly onto row 12, and then working into the D-ring and into the stitches of row 12, make 3 single crochets. So go into the D-ring and then into the next stitch on the body and make a single crochet, and repeat that again into the D-ring, into the next stitch on the body, single crochet, and one more time into the D-ring, into the next stitch on the body, single crochet. So the D-ring attachment is complete, and the D-ring needs to be centered with the body. So just take a minute to make sure that the D-ring is in between these legs, and if it isn't, just undo your stitches and adjust the position to make sure that it ends up in the middle. Then work 27 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, then a decrease, and then 12 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Round 14 is also very straightforward, and when we reach the D ring we'll just continue crocheting like normal. So we start off with 15 single crochets in round 14, and by the time we get to the D ring we need to work a decrease. It's the same as always, just working into the front loops. And then just continue crocheting like normal. We need to work 26 single crochets, a decrease, and 12 single crochets. So I will see you at the end of this round. When you reach the end of round 14, chain 1 and tie off. Part 2 is complete, and I'll see you in the next video for part 3. That's it for part 2. I hope you had fun. I hope you liked it. If you are having fun, let us know in the comments. Let me know if there's any specific technique that you've learned during the crochet along so far that you found particularly useful. I'm very excited to watch your project take shape, so don't forget to post pictures, tag Hobbii and me, and use the patterns hashtag so we can find your pics. I'll see you next time for part 3, where we make the neck, the belly, and the blanket flap.